So tonight I'm going to start making this berserker look a little bit more realistic and not as WWE. And the first thing I did was I painted his shield. Can you see that really good? So it looks really good, I think. Just layered it up a bit. You can tell by looking at the back what it originally looked like, because it just looked like that. But I think they put some good little bumps in there and screws and stuff. Make it look pretty good. It just needed some detail. Now I gotta do this is not historic wise, but yeah, I'll paint it and try to give it some more look in the sword. And then I'm going to do some work on those boots, and I might even just cut those knee pads off, actually, tell you the truth. And then his tunic, and he's got that necklace. Really don't need to do anything to that, but I'll paint this up. I might even take these knee pads off. Those. So yeah, that's something I'm working on right now. I got all my different colors I'm working on. Though that silver was when I was finishing up the dreadnought weapons, which I'll post pictures of those up probably real soon with all those characters. Right they are. Right there they are. They're finishing up their last drying before they go to the characters they belong to. So I just finished the helmet. So that looks pretty cool. A lot better than it was. It's hard. It's bad to say. Like, I wanted to describe his figure as like it looks like a toy, but like, you know, not only is it historically inaccurate, it's just like very boring. I bought this figure originally. I was thinking about doing like a Bruiser Brody custom, but instead, I'm gonna do this. Add a little red around some parts. I might even add some blood splatters to different parts of this and stuff. I like how it turned out. Now onto the sword. So I finished the sword, and excuse me, I love it. Like I was saying with the shield, there was obviously some detail done in like the sculpting and molding of that shield, but it ended up being just like gray because I don't even think his shield in that character, talking about the berserker nor the barbarian, like I don't think it was even that thick. I think it had more color to it, but I'm trying to say is like obviously like with that shield, there's more details in there than you really got because it looked so plain when it wasn't painted or anything. And I think the same thing with the sword. Like if you look at the sword, like there's more details come out in it. Like the more you look at it, really, like the handle obviously was meant to have more details in it. But I painted it. I painted the actual handle part uh, brown and red with bits of red in it, and then of course gold for the other accent parts and stuff like that. Looking at it, this thing automatically makes me think the Undarted Barbarian. But God, if we ever get those, I'm gonna. I might have to get a second job. Uh, but also I put some blood, I added silver to the sword, to give it more of a metallic look than a plastic look, and then I added you know, added some blood and stuff to it. So, so that's three pieces. This necklace, which I thought I broke at first, but when these pieces connect, I'm probably going to just put maybe some brown around this and then some gold to make this stand out a little bit more, but not too much of anything. And then the big parts is when I actually start painting him. And I did cut If you see right there, I cut the knee pads off. Cause like I'm not gonna play with him, and I never did photos of him. Uh, because taking photos is playing with your toys. Um, I've never taken any photos with him as a wrestler, so like, yeah, I may add some blood scratches and stuff to his legs and stuff. I'll see, but yeah. So this is my main project I'm doing right now. So I added more blacks to it, and I like looking at it with your like naked eye. Like it looks really good and what I want, but when you look at it like on the camera, all these blues show up, and I don't mind them too much. I just don't want to keep adding stuff to it because I'm rated overall. But if you look at it from a distance a little bit, I think it looks pretty good, like leather and stuff. And I don't think I'm going to do anything with the ties right there in his chest. I mean, I like it. I mean, it's supposed to be Berserker. It's supposed to be like blood stain. Is what I'm thinking in my head with this character. I gotta do those boots, so I might do that mainly red. Maybe some red, because this is like the colors I'm using right now. So I'm thinking mainly some red, and then go totally red on it, or brown on his shoes or boots. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. So the question with I'm racking in my head a little bit with this is like the blue. Of course, wanted to paint over it, but do I leave some of it where it looks like it's just dirtied? And even more, the blue is showing up with me looking through a camera than I thought before. Um, I don't know. I mean, huh. Maybe I'll just throw on some black to try to get rid of some of that blue. And I'm fine with the wrist guards, but they can just look like a little brown and black. And his belts, I actually added some gold in with the brown. So, add some more black to this probably and see how that goes. So to finish this up, a bit of paint there on his leg. Can you see it good? I have to fix that later. I think I got basically the way I like it. It'll look good in shells and photography. And yes, under there it's still blue. Freaking people, I can barely see anything. Uh, I'm probably not going to do that. Then I did the boots right here. Covered with blood and all over his feet. I thought about going that red, like the red on his boots, with this, but I think it wouldn't have looked as good. I still might put red on the sword though, like real deep blood red on there. We'll see. Stick him in here upside down because his boots is the last thing I did. Might even do the bottoms, who knows. But my other Viking, like my Viking Raider here, looks pretty good. I might do some red just over it to, kind of wash, so it's not as clean looking. But I like that one too. So there's my Berserker work on this one. It's a lot of fun, like doing that. Upside down. Stop looking up his skirt, people. I swear. So cool. Next is probably gonna be that Viking Raider. It's the next thing I'm gonna work on. Yeah, because my Black Knight's all about waiting on other stuff to come in for it, and then I got all these GI Joe stuff, like my other stuff, like my Roblox and my other Roblox, which I'm using as my heavy duty and my gung ho. I kind of like those weapons. I might add a little brown or something like that to get them a little worn, But for the most part, I like those weapons and my destro stuff. Uh, so I'm done with all those. Huh. I don't know what else. Oh, I did do something else. So I cut off this Fortnite figure, which I like this figure and everything. But I cut these shoulder pads off because I'm going to try to make me a dreadnought. Because I didn't like him as a dreadnought as much. But, and then I cut off his piece here and try to get both these. But the shoulder pads, I cut them off at the back so they should be able to go on another figure pretty easy. And that's the first time I did anything like with one of these Fortnites. There's a big gap right here in these things. I have to look and see if there's any videos on how to take these apart. I'd like to get the head off this one, maybe, and put it on something else. I thought about doing, what was the Cobra figure that had the boxing gloves? Because this guy, like, he kind of looks like that one, so I could do one with him with just his helmet on, and he'd be boxing glove character, and then use these for dreadnoughts. But yeah, that's my tonight stuff. I'm having fun doing some Hill versus Mental Cardas, not just opening videos and stuff, but doing some customizing and painting, which I meant to do a long time ago. So actually, this is giving me an excuse to do something I kept putting off and putting off and putting off and not doing.